Welcome to the Lunar edition of You Suck at Cooking, yeah you totally suck. Do you ever film something, then dump all the footage onto your computer and think, oh, now I'm going to edit this. Oh no. Just to go into DaVinci Resolve, start editing and realise this is atrocious, really the most boring thing to edit on the face of the planet. And if I'm just going to use this footage, then maybe I'm going to have to do a voiceover or something of the sort, and I don't really want to do that. But maybe, just maybe, you can take that footage and dump it all straight into the bin, or transform it into something else, because you see, I do quite like some of the footage and I wish that I could share it. Hello, it's Luna and I'm having that problem right now. It's quite terrible actually. I filmed this and then I thought that, oh, this is going to be great, I'm going to be able to create something, and lo and behold, just didn't work out. As I was editing it, I'm like, I am not having a good time. And I think one thing that's interesting as you experiment with different sorts of videos and editing styles and things of the sort, you get to learn what you like filming, what videos are fun to film, and then also what videos are fun to edit. And I think having some sort of enjoyment in every piece of the process is very important. So I actually was going to completely scrap this footage, but I was like, I like some of it. Like, look at this shot. I really like this shot. I want to do something with this shot. But what? What am I gonna do with this shot? So I wonder if I could incorporate it somehow, some way. Not sure, but we'll see. I figured it might be wise to tell you why I was recording this footage in the first place. I actually was heavily inspired by my favourite cooking channel, YSAC at Cooking. They posted on December 22nd the inspiration for what would then become me creating my own ramen Christmas dinner. It was a modified ramen recipe, and at the time I was trying to not consume sugar. But you see, because there's sugar usually in the ramen seasoning packet, I figured that rather than doing modified ramen, I would make ramen on my own. But in YSAC Cooking's video, they fry up some shallots, garlic, and then mention something which I've heard quite a lot about, and that something is chili crisp. So I was inspired to make some. I've seen it at the shops and never bought it before, but I ended up trying to make chili crisp and it turned out super delicious. I'm so glad that I tried to make it. Actually, wait, here, let me take you over to the poor lighting, but look at it. Oh no, come back. The lighting from the fridge actually made it better for a second there, but I've still got some chili crisp that I made, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. It is, wait, one more time, sorry fridge, I should not be opening you this many unnecessary times, but it is not salt. It is not salt as it says there, but I am now, for the ramen project, I ended up picking up some MSG, which I've always sort of wanted to purchase, but it's in such large quantities at the shop, so I was like, do I really want to get that much? But I spent a good chunk of my Christmas in the kitchen making myself this ramen, and it was pretty fun. But I really wanted to just be a potato that day, and I didn't want to put on anything cute or do my makeup or my hair. So as I was watching it back, I realised that I didn't really know what direction I wanted to take the footage. But sometimes I like the sound of sizzling shallots or fry oil. I don't know, the sound of sizzling fry oil can be quite nice.
Sizzling shallots on the stove. I've got to fry the garlic too, because I want to make my ramen so nice and crunchy when I'm numbing.
But when I'm cooking, oftentimes, I mean, when you're cooking and then you have to change the camera angle or you want to touch the camera, you've got to make sure that you've got no grease. I was also quite afraid that I was going to get oil on the camera. Is it still on? Oh, yeah, okay. Oh my gosh! Oh no! Oh no! It is horrifying up here. Oh no, I've actually... Oh my god. That's disgusting. I was going to set down my phone. I suppose I won't do that now. I guess I have to clean the tops of my cabinets. Oh, I feel a bit bad about that now. Also, there's just a bunch of like chunks here. It almost looks like chunks of ceiling or just chunks of drywall. But the ceiling has not crumbled. Anyway, I thought we could get a new fun angle, but then I have completely lost my train of thought. It's gone. Actually, a few days prior, I had taken some chicken bones and boiled them into sort of chicken broth. So I ended up using that in my soup base for the ramen. And I'm very disturbed up here, to be honest. I guess I just wanted to say that I made ramen for Christmas dinner. And actually, on YSAC Cooking's video, I was like, oh, maybe it would be silly to be like, I guess I'm gonna make ramen for Christmas dinner. Completely inspired by that. But now that I've had crunchy, crispy fried shallots and garlic, I'm like, oh, maybe I want to do that again. But I'm not sure that it was super worth it. I don't love frying things. Having so much fry oil left over is no fun. I did end up using it. I used the fry oil to actually pour into the chili crisp after I strained it out. And then I kept the rest of the fry oil just chilling in the fridge. And I used it throughout. I used it to fry the beef that I put as a topping. And I remember now, okay, so actually when I was tossing the beef in the pan, you can notice some of the grease actually catches on fire, to which I wanted to bring up what to do in the case of a grease fire. If you're ever cooking and you end up having a grease fire, make sure that you never, ever, ever, do not ever throw water on it. Never try to put cold water on it or water on it at all. If you have a grease fire in your pan, put a lid on it. Really, worst case scenario, use the fire extinguisher. You suck at cooking, yeah, you totally suck. It's really too bad. I mean, sometimes I suck at cooking. I love cooking. The thing is though, it's so much more enjoyable, I find, if you're just kind of cooking in silence. I feel like I just want to focus on the chopping. Oh, my favourite thing ever. I want to tell you about green onions. Do I really need to tell you anything about green onions? I love onions. I love green onions. Specifically, I wish we had aonegi and shironegi here. So readily accessible. One of my favourite things to purchase from the local veggie shop, whose owner was super cool. I loved him. In Japan, when I was living in Japan, were negi, like big chunky green onion. I don't know what we call. Do we call them Welsh onions here? It's just not really a super common produce item. They're just, it almost looks like a leek or just a giant green onion. They don't have a bulbous end like, what are those called? The other kind of onion. The long onion. Long onions? I don't think they're called that. But they're so nice, and you can put them in everything. I put them in everything. I put them in my curry, and then my friend was like, why did you put that in your curry? That's weird. And I'm like, it tastes good, so it's all right for me. But I made a song. Actually, it's so ridiculous. Wait, hold on, let me check how many tracks it has. Okay, wait. So I made this song today. It's super ridiculous. It's super ridiculous and terrible. And oh gosh, wait. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's not it. Oh, that's not it either. Oh, that's also not it. Where does it go? Okay, here's my ridiculous ramen song that I made. You can't see this. Let's see. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tracks, and it's terrible. I like making silly songs. I try not to call the things I make stupid because it's not. I don't know. I used to call myself stupid a lot and things, but I think it's good to kind of remove that from your vocabulary. So I call everything silly now, and you might think it's stupid, but oh well. But I don't know. It's like the my oh that is holy, I summon fish moly, but not quite. It is to the sounds of silence by Simon and Garfunkel. I had some other options, but then I was like, no. I was singing a bunch of random things. It was like the sound of sizzling. Oh, not that. What's this? Make yourself. Oh, it was too theatrical. I don't know. Your ramen toppings in the shot. Oh, initially the song was going to be about ramen toppings being in a shot glass, because I ended up putting all my ramen toppings in shot glasses as I did the other things, because I kind of wanted to clean up along the way, and I wanted to have everything set and ready for when the ramen was done. Then I could just pour it all on top. And yeah, then I realized I ran out of shot glasses because I don't have that many shot glasses. I have like a set of shot glasses from IKEA. How many times have I said the word shot glasses? Not really a big fan of shots in general. Drink responsibly. Hi, welcome to Lunar Mail. This is your reminder to drink responsibly. Please stay safe, especially when it's storming outside. Stay safe and things. Drive responsibly. Be responsible. But yeah, I don't know. Now I wanted to stand on top of something, because in the last video where somebody said that it was a kind of charming rant, which, thank you so much, that is very kind. I didn't realize that it could possibly be a rant, but I guess maybe it was sort of rant-like, a bit, rambling. Really, I was just waffling a lot. I feel like I kind of waffle often. Anyway, I think I'm going to have to continue editing the footage so that because I kind of wanted to actually explain to you what I was doing, I figured that would just be super boring for you and for me if I made just a video where I'm like, oh yes, here's me cooking and telling you what I'm doing in very dim light. Actually, at times I enjoy videos like that. There are some people who just make such beautiful cooking videos that either don't have audio, although I'm really not a fan of ASMR cooking videos. I'll often put them on silent. But people who do voiceover or have, it would be so nice to have, and I've mentioned this before, a clone that could hold the camera and film you while you're cooking, and then to have actual audio that can pick up your voice when you're not screaming, because I don't like having to speak when the mic is really far away, if it doesn't pick up your quiet voice, because I enjoy speaking quietly. It's just kind of, I like it. I can eat the microphone. I'm not going to eat this one because then I'll probably have fluffies in my mouth, which does not sound enjoyable at all. But anyway, I should probably shut up now. I hope you're having a nice day. Let me go edit some more stuff.
Sizzling shallots on the stove. I've got to fry the garlic too, because I want to make my ramen so nice and crunchy when